when Jim Tyrer first appeared on the Pro Football Hall of Fame ballot in the early 1980s. His 14-year career as an exceptional Kansas City Chiefs offensive lineman seemed to guarantee him a place in Canton. A dominant force on the field, he was celebrated for his strength, skill, and consistency. However, Tyrer never made it into the Hall, and his name was removed from consideration for over 4 decades. The reasons for this are tied to a tragic chapter in his life that sent shockwaves through the NFL and the Kansas City community. This incident overshadowed his football legacy, leaving voters hesitant to discuss his potential induction for years. Now, nearly 50 years later, the debate has resurfaced. On Tuesday, 49 voters will decide if Tyrer's on-field achievements are enough to secure him a place in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, reigniting a complicated and emotional conversation about how a player's life and career are evaluated. The Atlanta Falcons have made a bold and decisive move, parting ways with defensive coordinator Jimmy Lake after a lackluster season that left fans and the team deeply frustrated. The announcement, delivered Saturday, underscores the organization's zero-tolerance stance on underperformance. Lake's tenure with the Falcons was fleeting, lasting just 1 season. He joined Atlanta with high expectations, bringing experience from his role as assistant head coach with the Los Angeles Rams in 2023 and a stint as head coach at the University of Washington. But the results didn't match the hype, leaving many to question his impact on a defense that failed to rise to the occasion. The shakeup didn't stop there. Defensive line coach Jay Rodgers, another high-profile hire with a resume that includes the Los Angeles Chargers, was also shown the door. After an exhaustive evaluation of the season and what's best for the future of this team, we felt these changes were unavoidable. Head coach Raheem Morris said, his words cutting through the polite diplomacy. These decisions are never easy on a personal level, but the future of the Falcons demands it. We wish Jimmy J and their families the best. The decision comes in the wake of a crushingly disappointing campaign. The Falcons tantalized fans with a 6-3 start, evoking memories of their 2016 Super Bowl season, only to crumble to an 8-9 finish, missing the playoffs entirely. The message is clear. Atlanta refuses to accept mediocrity. Change is here, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Could Deion Sanders be the next game changer for the NFL as the head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders? Rumors are swirling, and the possibility is electrifying. According to the Las Vegas Review-Journal, Sanders has shown serious interest in the Raiders' top job. The team is reeling after a disastrous 4-13 season in 2024, which led to the firing of both head coach Antonio Pierce and general manager Tom Telesco. But could Coach Prime be the answer to their chaos? A source claims he has a very strong interest in the job. And it's been reported that Sanders' NFL connections have already reached out to the Raiders to make his interest known. While Sanders hasn't been publicly linked to the Raiders or any NFL coaching role, it's impossible to ignore the seismic impact he's made in the college football world. In just 2 seasons at Colorado, Sanders turned a struggling Buffaloes team into Big 12 co-champions, capped off by a thrilling appearance at the Alamo Bowl. Along the way, his son and superstar QB Shedder Sanders became a potential top 5 NFL draft pick, while two-way phenom Travis Hunter took home the Heisman Trophy. Sanders' recruiting prowess has been unmatched, landing high-profile talents like Liberty transfer Caden Salter and 5-star QB Juju Lewis. But here's the kicker. Sanders recently hinted on ABC's Good Morning America that he'd consider coaching in the NFL if he had the chance to coach his sons. With the Raiders holding the No. 6 draft pick, they might have to trade up to snag Shedder, while Shiloh Sanders, a standout safety, could be a late-round steal. Is this a wild dream or the start of a new dynasty? One thing is clear. If Deion Sanders steps into the NFL spotlight, it won't just be a move, it'll be a movement. The question is, are the Raiders ready for Coach Prime to transform their franchise?